totals. Now, officially at Kenner, we had 8 inches of snow. That is the all-time record for the airport, which data goes back to 1948. Overall, it's been about 8 to 11 roughly inches of snow north of the lake, around 4 to 7. Again, kind of a rough estimate. This does put us on par with the 1895 snowstorm. But what's interesting, and I just posted this on my social media accounts, is that in that 1895 storm, while we saw 8 to 10 inches roughly around the city, Lake Charles in that storm saw 20 inches of snow, almost 2 feet of snow. We're in the low 20 or the upper 20s and low 30s outside at the moment, so many of us are already at or below freezing, and with those clear skies and very light winds, temperatures will plummet. Now, we will see a little high cloudiness during the overnight. These high thin cirrus clouds, though, are not really going to do anything for our temperatures, so they will be able to drop again, teens and 20s. Now, we did see this morning some widespread single digits. It looks like we'll stay above that, but with the clear skies, light winds, and snowpack on the ground, temperatures will be getting very cold once again. And with these temperatures so far below freezing, it won't take much longer for us to start seeing what melted during the day today to start refreezing as ice on the road. So again, don't drive if you don't have to, and if you do, use caution, drive slow. Coming up, we'll take a look at the longer duration of above freezing temperatures during the day and kind of looking ahead toward the weekend in just a few minutes.
All right, Chris, thank you. The New Orleans Homeland Security Director is expecting our ability to move around on city streets to significantly improve by tomorrow evening.
Yeah, today plow trucks and tractors hit the streets of the city to remove tons of ice and snow out there. Paul Murphy joining us in the French Quarter with the latest on that. Paul?
Hey, Sharice, just within the last couple of minutes, we've seen cars going down Rampart Street way too fast, cars spinning out on the sheet of ice that is on the top of the roadway. And we also saw a gentleman fall down on the sidewalk down the street. So it is a very treacherous night here in the New Orleans French Quarter. And yesterday we were out here talking about the snow that didn't seem to want to stop falling. Well, now is the time to pick up the tons of snow and ice that fell yesterday. And that's certainly no easy feat in a city that's not used to this type of winter weather. One day after about a foot of snow fell in New Orleans, city contractors are hitting the streets. Wednesday, Hard Rock construction crews worked to remove snow and ice from Canal Street and parts of the downtown development district. Ivy Waste, the city's largest trash hauler, deployed a fleet of tractors and trucks to clear the French Quarter, beginning with the perimeter streets, then moving to interior roadways.
I made a call to the city, the sanitation director, and said, look, we have all the equipment that we clean up with Mardi Gras. We can put all that equipment to work and start cleaning up and clearing streets and getting the ice and the snow off. So I'm going to block Canal.
Ivy Waste owner Sidney Torres personally supervised the operation.
We're going to have bobcats that have these rubber blades on the front of them that scrape the ground and get the ice and the snow that's been pushed down by some of the cars driving through. Some areas haven't been touched yet by cars.
Tractor driver Ricky Southall said being part of the snow removal crew is exciting.
I'm going to drive the backhoe, so I'm going to scoop up, put on the side of the street, and just watch out for the cars and be real safe for the pedestrians walking around the city.
New Orleans Homeland Security Director Cullen Arnold said snowplows are expected to hit the Pontchartrain Expressway and Crescent City connection one more time. They will then be deployed to clear major roads in Lakeview, Gentilly, and New Orleans East.
I think we're going to see significant ability to move around more tomorrow evening.
And we are back live. Most of the snow and ice will be piled up on the side of the road like you see here on Rampart Street in front of WWL, but according to Sidney Torres, they will be trucking some snow and ice to a location near Washington Square on Elysian Fields. And for your own safety, you are urged to stay off the roads for at least another day. We're live in the French Quarter. Paul Murphy, WWL, Louisiana.
All right, thanks so much, Paul. And most of the metro area is still a winter wonderland out there, but the runways at MSY look more like a winter wasteland.
Hundreds of flights into and out of New Orleans were canceled. Amelia Strahan joining us now with a live look at the tarmac. Amelia, I know that a lot of planes not moving behind you.
Yeah, the only thing you're going to see taxiing around the runways at MSY are snow plows. All departures and most arrivals were canceled today, but airport officials say they are hoping to have things up and running soon. Now, we're told we may see some late night arrivals come in, and that's why the airport is working with the city to bring in contractors to help plow snow out of the runways. But for now, security lines, baggage claim, check-ins, all totally empty. Even the streets leading to the airport are blocked off as Jefferson Parish Sheriff's deputies are still asking residents to stay off the streets. Even most of the staff at Louis Armstrong Airport has been taking that advice. Erin Burns says she and others have been camping out there. She says her staff's priority is keeping everyone safe, both when they're on the ground and in the sky.
That wasn't exactly on my bingo card for this year, but you know, operating a facility like this, we've got to be ready and prepared for any kind of occasion, anything that could come our way. So fortunately, you know, in New Orleans, we're used to kind of having to be flexible and deal with a variety of different types of incidents.
And we've been talking a lot about staying off of the streets and not driving. We also have seen a number of people walking on the streets, and that's of course because the snow is kind of piled up. It's easier to walk along the street, but that is incredibly dangerous, especially as we just heard Paul Murphy mention, there are people driving too fast. So if you are going to be walking outside, make sure you're on the sidewalk. And of course, if there's any way that you can just stay home, you are urged to do so. Reporting live from Kenner, Amelia Strahan, WWL Louisiana.